Yeah. Hi, test. Hi, Bella. Hi, Pop Jam. Hi, Bella. Hi. Hi, everyone. If you are here, hi, bro. Hi. If you're here, do help me out by double tapping your screen. Actually, I'm not supposed to start my live stream until 6 p.m., but I thought I would just like come in a little bit earlier and say hi to all of you. Hi, everyone. Hi, Bree. Hi. Hi, thank you for tuning into the live stream. Today's live stream is brought to you live over at Singapore Expo. We are actually at Hall 6A. We are actually at Hall 6A, and I'm promoting specially for Yappy Pets. Right now, inside my yellow bag, you will find two different brands. We have the NurturePro, and we also have ZiwiPeaks. So if you have cats, if you have pets, and you need some cat food, do tune in, just stay around for a little while. Of course, you can feel free to actually look up into my yellow bag. At the moment, I have 18 products altogether, but what I want to bring your attention to is actually product number one, because product number one is a special bundle deal, guys. It's a special bundle deal whereby you'll get both NurturePro items and you also get Ziwi items. All together, if you were to calculate the pricing, it will be actually about $100. But just through my live stream, you will be able to get it for a special price of $29.90. Of course, right now you know that TikTok is having the promotion going on, right? There is these campaigns, so they are giving you a lot more vouchers that you can use to actually offset the price even lower. So while I am here, you need to just get as much items as possible, especially item number one, because that item is specially on only during the live session. Outside of live session, you wouldn't be able to get it. But of course, if you want to join us through this chaos and excitement, you can always make your way down to Singapore Expo. We are at Hall 6A. Hall 6A, actually to get to our booth is very simple. We are very near the door one. If you enter, right, if you enter the door, you just need to walk in, and then there's an aisle on your right. You just walk through the first aisle, you will be able to find us. So Yappy Pets, they carry a lot of brands. So they carry brands from like Lovable, they carry brands like Daily Delights, they even carry brands like NurturePro. Okay, NurturePro, and also my colleague. I'm so sorry to hear that, Faisal. Let me just try to listen to myself. Okay, actually, on my side, I can hear myself. I can hear myself. So I think maybe you need to do something with your connection, because I understand that sometimes in Singapore Expo, the connection can get a little bit wonky. So that's why your connection, you don't hear my voice very clearly. But from my side, I actually can hear from the monitor. I am able to hear my voice quite clearly. In fact, guys, let me just give you a preview of what to expect over here at the Singapore Expo Hall 6A. Let me just try to flip my camera and see if I can show you, okay? That it is actually quite packed. It's actually quite packed. So if you wanted to actually make yourself a little bit more convenient, I would suggest you just click and purchase your items, the items that you needed through the live stream. And even through the live stream, actually, there are a lot of special promos that are not available outside of the live stream. So if you were to look at item number one, especially, item number one, right, is made up of a lot of items. Let me just read out to you some of the items you can expect from bundle number one. Bundle number one, which altogether, right, is supposed to be $100. Right now, they are actually selling it over for just $29.90. And then, of course, you can use your TikTok shop vouchers to offset the price even lower than $29.90. So what are some of the items that you will get inside this bundle? You will get, first of all, NurturePro Pore Soft Tofu Cat Litter. If you're wondering how the tofu cat litter looks like, let me just get a sample for you, okay? This is their best selling item. Okay, so you will get one of this inside the bundle deal. So the bundle deal, you will get this for 7 liter. Okay, 7 liter, you will get this. You will also get their grain-free dry cat food. Grain-free dry cat food is right over here. Oh, yes, right over here you can see the grain-free Nourish Pro Life. So this is what you will be getting also inside the bag. There's also the ZiwiPeaks wet cat food. So you will get 3 types of the ZiwiPeaks cat food. You will get the beef, the chicken, and you will also get the ZiwiPeaks steam and dried cat food, the trial pack, and you will get the beef version, the chicken version, as well as the wild South Pacific fish. So it's all together. When you get all these 7 products, right, it's in one bundle. It's supposed to be $100, but if you're to get it during this live session, you will be able to get it for as low as $29.90. $29.90, you can get it already. So that is how awesome the live stream deal is. But of course, like I say, if you want to join in the madness, the chaos, okay, you can always join us over here at Singapore Expo Hall 6A. Singapore Expo Hall 6A, you can find us right near the door. In fact, if you have to go through the door, you will see one aisle on your right. So the moment you go straight, aisle on the right, the first aisle, you turn right, you'll be able to see us right over there, okay? So this will be like available to you. Like one person, you only get like one purchase. So that is how awesome this special is. So you better make sure you go and get it. Go and get it while the stock is still available. Of course, there are other things that I would want to like promote to you. There are altogether, like I say, 18 different items in the yellow bag. You just need to click on the yellow bag, and then if you have any requests, there are things that you want me to go through in further details, you can always just drop me a comment, drop me a text, and then we will talk, okay? Because tonight's live stream, I will be here with you all the way until 8 p.m. So if you are planning to make your way down to like Singapore Expo, I would say go and make your way as quickly as possible, because we will actually be closing at about 8 p.m. We will be closing at about 8 p.m. And right now, as we speak, the crowd is actually building up outside. So if you have not bought your tickets, I will say go for the express tickets, because a lot of you might be thinking like, express tickets, normal ticket, it's just $5 difference. $5 difference, and you will actually get your money's worth, okay? Because right now, outside of Hall 6A, the normal tickets there, the queue is really, really long. But the express ticket, there's literally no queue. There's literally no queue for the express ticket. So I say, if you want to come and join us, make your way here as quickly as possible. Try to reach here before 8 p.m. And then you can see like some of the interesting, exciting items that we have up for sales. Of course, when you're here, you can bring along your cats. You can bring along your cats and like have your cats interact with us. There are also other pet owners that I see around that have brought along their cute, furry kids over to the event right now. Okay, so come and join us. Expo Hall 6A. Now, also something for you to note before I go into details about the products that we have up for our live session. Some things that you need to take note of. If you're making your way up here to Singapore Expo Hall 6A, you need to take note that there is no train between Tanah Merah and also Pasir Ris. So if you're making your way here, you need to make an alternative transport arrangement. On top of that, be prepared for longer waiting hours, because the train that will take you from like Tanah Merah to Singapore Expo, the frequency is a little bit lower than usual. I will say if you have access to the blue line, go for the blue line instead. Go for the blue line instead. So those are like my public service announcement to you guys, just so that you can take note of all these necessary transport arrangement where you're making your way down to Singapore Hall 6A. And if you're planning to visit us at ZiwiPeaks, we are right near the door. We are right near the door. It's just that you need to make sure that you arrive here before 8 because we'll be closing around 8 p.m. Okay, so just now before this public service announcement, I was talking to you. Hi, Cautious Jellyfish. Hi, Fazli. Thank you for tuning into the live session. Thank you for tuning into the live session. My name is Adi Jamaluddin. If you have not followed me, do remember to click on my name. Click on my name, Adi Jamaluddin, and then you just click follow, okay? Today's live session, I will have two different brands by ZiwiPeaks. Of course, ZiwiPeaks, they have a lot of other brands in their that they took in as their house brands. Things like Daily Delights, things like what's the other one? NurturePro, things like Ziwi. So the ones that I'm promoting at this particular time slot, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., I'm actually promoting specifically NurturePro and also Ziwi. If you have any questions with regards to the other products, of course, I'll be more than happy to also address your concerns, address your questions, and then, of course, we can make this as casual as possible while you're having dinner. I'm assuming that you are having dinner at the moment while you're like scrolling through TikTok and you're trying to purchase food for your fur babies also. Okay, so one of the things that I've been told is that for ZiwiPeaks NurturePro, their best selling is actually their tofu litter. Let me just bring it up for you so that you can have a look. Okay, the Pore Soft tofu litter. So this is their 7 liter tofu litter. Okay, of course they also have their other litters. They have bentonite and they also have their pine tree. So there are different types of materials that they use for their cat litter. So this one is actually their tofu litter. Their tofu litter is actually one of their best sellers. So if you were to look into my yellow bag, tofu litter is actually at item number 2. Now their tofu litter is actually very good in the sense that for tofu litter is a natural ingredient, so therefore it is obviously environmentally friendly. Yeah, environmentally friendly, and also it is great at absorbing the odor, so it makes the whole area a little bit more odor free. Yes, and of course, when you want to purchase, sometimes you'll be thinking like, Adi, which one is better? Tofu litter, bentonite litter, or do I go for pine tree? My answer to that is it really is a trial and error between you and your cats, of course. You know, for like pine tree, the cat litter is actually a little bit more weighty. So in terms of like tracking, it's less tracking. When you talk about tracking, it means like when your cat get out of the litter box, there are less of those like pieces of like the cat litter stuck to your cat. So always remember, if you don't want mess, then you might want to think about tracking. So one of the good things about like tofu litter, bentonite litter is that they actually have lesser tracking. For bentonite though, because I've tried bentonite also, bentonite litter, for my cat, like it didn't quite work for him because he can tend to be a little bit more messy. But the good thing about bentonite is it has awesome clumping, awesome absorption. So like I say, between like if you were to ask me between like tofu litter, bentonite litter, pine litter, it's really a lot of trial and error. Like it's not an for all kind of solution. You have to really try out with your cats to see which one suits their personality. And for pine tree, on the other hand, sometimes you might be thinking like, like pine tree, is it safe? Yeah, some cats actually will have allergic reaction to pine trees. So that's why I would say if your cat have allergy reactions or they're super sensitive, or you know you're concerned about like the dust from bentonite might affect your cat, then I would say go for the NurturePro tofu litter for 7 liter. It is now being sold at 12.90. 12.90, of course, it is without the TikTok shop vouchers. Right now, TikTok is giving you a lot more vouchers. So if you are given the vouchers, you have not used the vouchers, please make sure that you use your vouchers during this special promo. You have up to 14th of December to use it, but I would say go and use it right now during this period, because there's a lot more like promotion. So it's like a promotion on top of a promotion. Right now, like Yappy Pets, they have a lot of promotion for their different products. And if you use the vouchers, you can actually offset the price a little bit lower than the promo pricing. Of course, if you like say if you feel like I do want to like go down and like touch the products, feel the product, interact with like the specialists down here, and have more of your questions answered, you can always come down and visit us over at Hall 6A. Hall 6A, okay? But I do have to like preempt you of the crowd situation. It is a little bit crowded because it's like very happening. Like you will have to queue up for a bit before you have entrance. So if you don't want to have yourself go through the hassle, then I would say just make your purchases over on TikTok live, or you can just go and visit the products, the seller on their official account, Yappy Pets. So you need to just give them a follow, okay? If you see you can just like click on the search function, search for Yappy Pets, and then you give them a follow, and then you can actually make your purchases from their account. That is how easy TikTok has made for you when it comes to like purchasing products. Purchasing product has never been so convenient before. Right now, it is even more convenient because you can interact with me, ask me questions with regards to the products before you make your purchases, and then you can also actually decide to like if you already tried the products and you don't want to have to lug it around, you can just make your purchases during this live session. Okay, my name is Adi Jamaluddin. If you have not followed me, do remember to click on my account name here and then give me a follow. Also remember to follow Yappy Pets, because today's live stream is brought to you by Yappy Pets, and we are actually focusing on two different products, or rather two different home brand that they have with them. That is the NurturePro and also ZiwiPeaks. Okay, so NurturePro, they have a lot of items. So just now I've talked to you about the tofu litter. Now, one of the other things that I want to talk to you is their kefir. Okay, I think I saw their kefir just yeah, it's right over here. Okay, this is their kefir. Okay, what is kefir? I think if you have like been in the health circuit, and if you have been like actively looking at like health drinks, you will know that kefir is actually also available for humans. So some people like consume it for the probiotics. So it's the same. It's the same. So these kefir products by Yappy Pets and by NurturePro, they are also the same. They are actually a probiotic product. So what they do is they actually help you with your cat's digestion. So, if you have noticed your cat, recently they have been not eating so well, or they are like gagging, then I would say you might want to explore into getting them probiotics to help them with their digestion, because this particular kefir product, right, it's good for digestion, and it's also good to help your cat who might have problems with hairballs. So let me just read to you some of the benefits of using this NurturePro kefir, okay? So one of the things that is good for them is they are good at helping you provide your cat with 4 types of the probiotic strains. It has 3 types of good yeast inside them and 111 natural fermented plant enzymes. So it's great to actually aid digestion. It helps you to reduce bad odor from your cat's stool. It increases your cat's appetite, restores gut health. More importantly, it helps to relieve skin allergies. So these are all the different positive things or like the good things about feeding your cat with kefir. Okay, so this one apparently they say is also good for dogs. So if you have any dogs or cats in your home and you find that they have like changed, their appetite has changed, or like you find that they are gagging a little bit more, then I will say go and get this one to help your cat with all those different problems. Okay, especially if you feel like your cat is like gagging more than usual, more than normal, I would say go and get this particular item. So for the kefir, right now they are having what they are selling is they're selling it for 39.50, and they have like 15 sachets altogether, 15 sachets of 2 grams each. Okay, so that's the kefir. You can get it for as low as $39.50. Of course, this is before you minus off your TikTok shop vouchers. So if you have not used your TikTok shop vouchers, please make sure you use it during this campaign period, because TikTok shop vouchers, recently they say that if you never claim it, then they will just like take it off from you. So then it's a bit wasted, right? That you have been given the vouchers but you have not used it. So I would say go and use it, especially if you feel like your cat needs certain types of supplements, certain types of like help in gut health. This one is for gut health. Next, okay, this one is, by the way, item number 3. So we have gone through item number 1. Item number 1 is the bundle package. The bundle package is just specifically for during this live stream. So if you are looking out for Ziwi products, NurturePro products, I would say go and get it. Use your product vouchers, your TikTok shop vouchers to actually get product number 1. Now, product number 1, of course, they have a little bit of a restriction. It is 1 purchase for 1 customer. So you cannot do multiple purchases for item number 1. Other than item number 1, the rest you can buy more than 1 lah. Especially if you're planning to buy cat litter. Cat litter, if you have been buying cat litter and you have to carry your cat litter around, I say come to year 2024, come to like the new way of shopping where you just purchase everything online and have it delivered to your doorstep at your own convenience. So this is the good thing about like purchasing stuff from TikTok shop. You just make your purchase, click, and then after that everything will be delivered to you to your doorstep. You don't even need to like leave your house. That's so convenient, because I remember, you guys, when I first become a pet owner, one of the things that I struggled with is carrying cat litter. Cat litter sometimes can be quite heavy, especially if you are the type who goes for like bentonite litter. Actually, I have a bentonite litter. Just give me a moment. Let me just click the product card for you. Okay, item number 6 is also cat litter, but it's the bentonite cat litter. Okay, I don't see their bentonite cat litter at the moment, but yeah, bentonite cat litter basically it is like sand. It's like grains of sands, and then what will happen is with your cat poo or if your cat pee inside the cat litter, the whole bentonite will actually clump up. So it's easy for you to actually remove it. And when it comes to like cleaning also, it's actually quite easy. Now, the only thing about bentonite litter is some cats, they are hypersensitive with their breathing. So sometimes if they inhale bentonite, they may get a little bit of like reaction to it. So if your cat cannot use bentonite, okay, bentonite, the good thing is, number 1, it clumps up very easily. So it's very easy for you to clean. Number 2, it is actually, how do you say? It's actually very easy for you to also use it in the sense that you don't have to like, scoop so much because it's actually very it's actually very effective, efficient. Okay. The downside to bentonite is that number one, it's heavy. It's heavy. In fact, like if you were last time, right, when I carry it, I always struggle to carry it over to home because usually they will sell it in like 10 kg, 12 kg. So bentonite can be quite heavy, and because it clumps up, right? So you use more of it. So it's lower price, it clumps up easily, cleaning is easy, but the downside is it might cause a little bit of reaction to your cat, especially if your cat is sensitive so they might inhale it and then they might have a reaction to it. Number two, it's heavy. If you want something that is a little bit more friendly to your cat's, like respiratory system, if you want something that is friendly to your cat's health and lesser tracking, then I would say go for item number six. Oh, sorry, not item number six. No, item number two. Item number two is their tofu litter. Now, tofu litter, it is lighter. You use lesser of it, and of course, like when it comes to like dust, it is 99.9% dust free. It is still easy to clean. The only drawback between the tofu litter and a bentonite litter is that tofu litter tends to be on the higher price range, but it's a give and take actually, because like in terms of like pricing, yeah, you might pay more, but it is able to last you a little bit longer because for tofu litter you don't use so much of it. Like the absorption is more superior. So that is something that you might want to consider when you are buying the different types of litter. Of course, for like NurturePro, they also have the pine tree litter. Okay, pine wood litter. So the pine wood litter, again, you need to trial and error, see which one works best for your cat. Okay, because some cats might be allergic to pine, so that's something that you need to just keep in mind. But if you have been using pine wood as for your litter, then I would say you can just continue on. Right now on TikTok shop, they are actually having a promo, so they're selling it for like you can actually get it for as low as $17. For as low as $17, you can get it. Or otherwise, original price on TikTok shop is actually $22.90. Actually, let me just see. Okay, even for here, when they are selling the tofu litter, right? The tofu litter down here, they are selling the 7 liters one. You can actually get it for $9.90 per pack. Also the same. Also the same. Okay, this is what you can. This is the price that you will get when you purchase it over at TikTok shop. So like the price is almost more or less the same. It's just that if you come over to like Yappy Pets Expo Hall 6A, you just get to absorb in the whole atmosphere. Atmosphere is quite lively. It's quite crazy. It's quite chaotic, but it's fun. It's fun. You get to interact with like other like parents. I mean fur parents, and then you get to like share tips. You can get share more knowledge on like which one works better for your cat, which one doesn't work for your cat. But right now, what I can tell you, the brands by Yappy Pets, a lot of the items work for your cat, because I am actually a supporter of their Daily Delights. I've been buying their Daily Delights every month for my cats because my cat is a picky eater. So I have been buying Daily Delights, but because today, right, I've been introduced to Ziwi, I might make the switch actually to Ziwi, because Ziwi right now, they have like different types of meat for your cat. I mean, where else can you find venison meat or rabbit meat for your cat? Now, right now, right, if you were to go to item number 16, the ZiwiPeaks wet food. I will show you the item. Okay, this is their ZiwiPeaks wet food. Okay, so for the ZiwiPeak wet food, do you see that venison? It's very hard to actually find wet food containing venison as part of like their ingredients. And the good thing about like Ziwi, right? Ziwi, whether you buy their like wet food or their dry cat kibble, they actually do not contain grains. They are grain free. That means they don't have starch. They don't have like those what I would call fillers. Okay, because a lot of like the cheap, I wouldn't say cheaper. The one that are being sold at a lower price, the so-called more affordable options, a lot of times they mix their protein source with a lot of grains. That's how they make up the volume for the cat food. So for Ziwi, right, their cat food, it is really protein packed. Protein packed, and they're not just normal protein. They have the chicken, they have the skipjack tuna, they have the usual fish. But on top of that, for ZiwiPeaks, right, what they have is they have like the rarer type of meats, like meats that are actually deemed healthier for your cats. So they have things like lamb, they have venison, they have rabbit. Now, I've read up about venison meat for cats and what it does for your pets, okay? Venison meat, typically, it is actually a lean meat. That means it's packed with more protein. And on top of that, the meat, right, actually contains a lot more moisture. So when it comes to like feeding your cats with food, you need to always make sure that you are also giving your cats wet food. Why? Because your cat will need the moisture from the wet food. If you were to look at your cat, chances are they tend to not drink water so often. Therefore, you need to actually include the moisture in their food so that they actually have a well-balanced diet. They will have that enough nutrients. On top of that, they have enough hydration. Okay, so you need to make sure that your cat is not dehydrated, especially during this hot period. Oh, yes, if you have like noticed right now, Singapore, ever since, we had the rainy season, like I think a week ago. Now, actually, you can just walk. Now, it has become like less rain, but the temperature is slowly rising. So you need to make sure that your pets are fully hydrated. Make sure that they have sufficient water intake, moisture intake. So one of the ways you can do that is by giving your cat wet food. So one of the wet food that I would suggest, apart from Daily Delights, because I personally will feed my cat with Daily Delights, and Daily Delight is one of the home brand under Yappy Pets. But right now, during this 2-hour live session between 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., what I'm promoting is actually NurturePro and also Ziwi. So if you want to buy Daily Delights, you can still buy Daily Delights. You can either scroll through my videos on like the pet stuff. So I have like a lot of like different what do you call that, header for like my playlist. So I have a playlist called Pet Stuff. So under there, you can actually purchase your Daily Delights by Yappy. That is a home brand under Yappy Pets. Or you can actually purchase your products from NurturePro and also ZiwiPeaks through this live session. Okay, so that's what you can do. Now, for ZiwiPeaks, again, I want to emphasize to you what's so good about them is they have the rarer types of meat, things like venison, things like rabbit meat. Now, rabbit meat and venison meat is the higher quality type of meat that is actually optimum for your cat's health. Of course, you can give them the usual one like chicken, fish, but what I'm telling you, venison and rabbit meat and lamb's meat is actually more optimum for your cat's health because they actually they are considered the leaner meats. That means it's packed with a lot more protein, a lot more moisture to ensure your cat's overall hydration and overall health. So that's something that you need to just put in your mind. So always remember, if you tend to at present moment, you tend to always give your cat only like dry food, try to include wet food also into their diet, just so that your cat will have a little bit more hydration, especially during this hot period. Okay, especially during this hot weather period. Next, let me also talk to you. Okay, so apart from ZiwiPeak, I actually have another type of like wet food. So NurturePro also have wet food. So NurturePro, their wet food, what I like about them is they actually include superfood. So if you notice, like a lot of my NurturePro at the back here, they contain the usual, which is chicken and white skipjack tuna. They also contain superfood, things like papaya, pineapple, ginger. They also contain coconut, coconut down here, and they also contain cranberries. Now, the cranberries one, I know it is actually selling a lot more at the moment because there are like cats that actually have like urinary issue. So usually if your cat have urinary issue, I would say go for something that have cranberries, because the cranberries we all know have like properties to actually support UTI, or like UTI, what do you call that, symptoms, or like ailments. Okay, so this is something that you might want to explore if your cat have been diagnosed with urinary issues. Okay, or if your cat is known to have like kidney issues, this is something that you might want to consider, or that you might want to get for your cat, because it contains superfood like cranberries. Of course, if your cat is the type who always gets sick a lot, then I would say try to infuse your cat's diet with superfood that is known to boost immune. So one of the superfood that is known to actually help support immune booster is actually this coconut. Okay, so for the NurturePro, so for this item, right, NurturePro wet food, the NurturePro wet food, it is actually all the same. It's actually like the type of like protein is the same. It is chicken with skipjack tuna, white skipjack tuna. The only difference between the different cans or the package is that they have different types of superfood infused into the protein. So you have things like ginger, which is known to reduce bloating. They also have like papaya, which is known to help with your cat's digestion. They also have like superfood like pineapples infused into the protein to actually help your cat control hairball. So there's a hairball control. So, you know, back then when I just become a pet parent, right? I always thought like when it comes to hairball control, it is usually just found as a separate nutrient thing. Like I have to purchase another tube of like nutrients for the cat. But actually, now you don't have to, because it's all infused into the wet canned food. How many can? Okay, the for item number 12. For item number 12 is a 6-in-1. So actually you will get 6 cans. So you will get one each. You will get one each. That is what I have currently inside my yellow bag. Okay, but you can also purchase, if you purchase item number 5. Item number 5 is 24 cans. Okay, you can buy 1 can, you can buy 24 cans. So inside, so not in use, inside the this particular pack, okay, like this particular box inside, you can see it's 24 cans. It's 24 cans. So this is a different product card. So this is item number 5. But if you want to like give your cat an overall thing whereby it's not fixed, and you just want to do a trial and error first, I would say go for item number 12. Item number 12, they actually have like all 6 different types of superfood. So they have like things like cranberries, coconut, they have pineapple, papaya, and ginger. And what, there's one more: papaya, pineapple, and ginger, cranberries, coconut. Hey, actually, there's one more. Hang on, let me just double check. Okay, because for item number 6, they put there 6. What is missing? Oh, it's the is the green tea one. The green tea one is missing. Okay, so you can actually purchase just 1 can, or you can purchase 24 cans, or you can actually purchase 6 cans. But if you feel like your cat do not have urinary issue at the moment, then I will say just purchase like 1 can if you're trying out for the first time. If you're not trying out for the first time, you know that your cat will like pineapple, or you know your cat will have no problems with ginger, then I would say just buy the 24 can one. Okay, so not in use. I hope I've answered your question. So that one, you have a choice. You have a choice. It's between let me just push up the product card so that the whole like line arrangement, the number arrangement will be more friendly to you. Okay, so right now I've pushed both products. So product card number 1 and product card number 2, they are the same items. It's just that for product card number 1, you have an option to just have one particular superfood infused into the wet food. So you can choose either like cranberries or like papaya. So it's just one. But if you feel like you want a festive, like you want everything, you want to try out all 6 cans, then I would say go for item number 2. Item number 2, it is a 6 can, and then in the 6 cans, it's just one of each. Okay, so that's as much as I can advise you. So not in use, I hope that has been useful to you. Not in use also, like maybe you can tell me a little bit more about your cat, like whether your cat has any issues at the moment, any ailments that you would like to actually troubleshoot. Then I will be able to advise you a little bit better when it comes to like choosing the wet food for your cat. Okay, so the rest of you, you can be like not in use. Interact with me, talk to me. Otherwise, I would just go through the product card just like 1, 2, 3, 4, which can be quite dry. But I'm trying to not make it dry. I'm trying to like make it as interactive as possible. But of course, you guys have to interact with me and ask questions. You can drop a remark. Also, just before I forget, public service announcement, if you're planning to come down to Yappy Pet store, as in like the Yappy Pets pop-up at the cat festival, you can actually come down and meet us here over at Singapore Expo Hall 6A. If you haven't bought your tickets, I would say go for the $15 one because the express lane currently have no queue. If you're planning to buy the $10 one, be ready to queue for about like 20 to 30 minutes. So that's as much as I can tell you. For Yappy Pets, our pop-up store is actually very close to the door. So the moment you walk through the door, you just walk straight. There's an aisle on the right. You just turn right. You'll be able to see us there. You will be able to get all the different brands and home brands under Yappy Pet. So like things like Daily Delights, NurturePro, ZiwiPeaks. We are all here. And Lovable. Lovable is another one of their product that is actually selling quite well at the moment. So if you are planning to buy Lovable, Daily Delights, you can come down to the store to get it. Right now, over at this live stream, I am actually focusing more on 2 brands, which is the NurturePro and also ZiwiPeaks. Of course, these 2 brands actually covered everything that you will need for your cat. Things like cat litter, things like wet food, things like cat kibbles. They also have like the boost, like this particular kefir, which is actually a probiotic to help your cat. So if you notice that your cat have been like you know, like gagging a lot more than usual, if you feel like your cat like don't really have the usual normal appetite, you can actually get them this particular NurturePro kefir. It will help you with your cat's digestion. It will actually help the cat with their hairball problems. Of course, if the hairball problem is an ongoing thing, then I would suggest that you do a switch of wet food. And one of the wet food that I would suggest that you will get is actually the NurturePro Longevity Chicken and Skipjack Tuna. For the chicken and skipjack tuna, the hairball control, they actually put in the pineapple. So this is the grain-free wet food infused with superfood like pineapple. So the pineapple one is actually good for hairball control. So if your cat has a long-standing issue of like, hairball, it keeps gagging, then this is something that I would recommend you, and I would suggest that you do the switch to this particular wet food. NurturePro Longevity, chicken skipjack tuna, pineapple hairball control. Now, of course, if you feel like you just want to give it a try first, you can always opt for the one can option. But if you're confident that your cat is not a picky eater and that he will be able to like straight away make the switch, then of course you can get the 24 cans one. Okay, 24 cans is currently available right now under the my yellow bag. So you just need to go to my yellow bag. It is item number, let me just is item number one. Okay, it's item number one. But if you're not sure what exactly your cat would prefer, then I would say you can go for item number two. Item number two is actually a mix of everything. So you get one can of each. You get 6 cans. Or if you want to do a mix and match with your family members, you have more than one cat and you're not sure which, and like sometimes like each cat may have different types of like ailments or problems that you need to like troubleshoot, then of course you can get item number two, which is a mix and match of all the 6 different superfoods. They have 6 cans currently going at $9.90. Okay, that's the price reflected on my, oh actually $8.70. So these are all the differences in price. Okay, if you notice that it's always lower price when you buy things from TikTok shop or from their live session, because on TikTok live sessions or on TikTok videos, or when you buy it from TikTok shop, you will always have the different vouchers that you can use to offset your purchases, especially during like promo period, right? Like right now they have the 12/12 promo period. You will have a lot more vouchers to use, so please make sure you use those vouchers. Okay, next, let me just get to one of their other like hot selling products. Okay, they have this thing called the NurturePro Nano Colloidal Silver Pad Treatment. I'm going to get that items and I will show it to you. Okay, so for this colloidal, right, it is actually natural healing. Sometimes your cats may accidentally bump itself, scratch itself. Then after that, you are thinking of like, how do I treat it? You can actually treat it with this particular product called the colloidal treatment. Okay, colloidal silver treatment, nano colloidal silver treatment. Now let me just read out to you some of the benefits of using this particular item. This is actually safe. So you don't have to worry about like, what if I spray it on its wound and then it keeps leaking? Will it be harmful for your cats? This one is totally cat friendly because it contains ingredients that are actually safe for both cats and humans. So this one actually is one spray that is all you need, and it will help you, your cats, your dogs. Actually, you can also use it on dogs. It will help your fur babies. It will help your fur babies to heal its wounds within 2 weeks. Okay, so like for example, like if you find cuts or you find that like it is slowly shedding fur, you can actually use this treatment on your cat. It has actually smaller particles for more effective penetrations, and it's safe for internal and external use. But of course, this one is actually for sprays on the outside. Okay, it is actually a natural and alternative to their antibiotics. So if you're thinking like, my cat has like a cut, an open wound, I need antibiotics, this one is something that you can use on your cats and your dogs in case if they get injured, they have an open wound. This one is suitable for those kind of remedies for various infections and illnesses. Also, it is actually suitable for other small animals also, which is actually a plus point lah. So if you have rabbits, you can use this also. But more importantly, like I think rabbits rarely get themselves injured. The one that always get themselves injured is always the cats and the dogs, because they are always running around. My cats usually, right, when they have like zoomies, right, it can get a little bit like concerning or worrying, because I'll be like, are you okay? Are you safe? Because like he will just dash across, not caring whether there are like sharp edges around. So that's why I'm always worried. So this is something that I thought is very useful for all of you who have your fur babies, who are still very active, who runs around the house and have zoomies. Go and get this. Go and get this, so that you know, in case if your fur babies gets injured, you can actually treat its wound with this particular NurturePro Nano Colloidal Silver treatment. Can So those are the items from item number 1 to number 6. Of course, guys, if you have any questions, do drop your questions in the comment section, because that's why we have live session, right? It's during these live sessions that you get to clarify all your questions straight up. You don't have to wait, because a lot of times is when I create videos, right? Video contents on TikTok, a lot of people will be asking me questions on those videos, and sometimes the amount of comments and like questions that I get through the videos, it can get very high. So it might take me a while to actually address your questions through the videos. So if you have like pressing concerns, pressing worries that you want to actually clarify, please do feel free to just put your questions in the comment section. I mean, that is the reason why TikTok even have the comment section up in place. So if you have comments, if you have questions, you can always drop me in the comment section. On top of that, if you have tried any of these products by NurturePro and ZiwiPeaks, you can always just tell us how you feel about the products, because you know, from one cat parent or fur parents to another fur parents, you can actually share all like your concerns, your tips and tricks to actually help your fur kids to grow up a little bit healthier, a little bit better. Okay, those of you who have not had any fur babies yet, it's never too late. You can still get your fur babies at the moment. And if you want to get inspiration, like you are thinking like, how do those fur parents cope? Come down. I say come down and join us over here at Singapore Expo Hall 6A, because over here you will see not only just people who have cats, but you will see the cats themselves making an appearance here over at the Singapore Expo Hall 6A. Of course, again, if you are making your travel, if you're traveling on public transport, just please make sure that you make the necessary arrangements, especially if you're not bringing your cats but you're taking the MRT. Just a public service announcement, there will be no train from Pasir Ris all the way to Tanah Merah. And when you're at Tanah Merah, please make sure that you board the correct train when you do the transfer. Okay, so you have to transfer to another train to bring you to Expo, Singapore Expo. So that one, you need to just be a little bit more aware of where the train is, because it can get a little bit confusing. Alternatively, if you're on the blue line, you can just take the blue line and it will stop you at Singapore Expo. You get up from Singapore Expo, it will be among the first few halls that you will see, Singapore Expo Hall 6A. If you have not purchased your tickets, I would say go and get your tickets. And if you're thinking whether you need to get the express one or the normal one, I would say just pay that $5 extra, because right now the normal entrance have a very long queue and you have to queue for a very long time. But the express lane do not have any queue at the moment. So just pay that $5 extra, you will be able to enter. And you not only enter today, you can actually use the passes to actually enter tomorrow also. So that's something for you to take note of. Like a lot of the time, hi Kim Teo. Hi, thank you for tuning into the live session. a lot of my friends, they what they do is on the first day, which is Saturday, which is today, they will usually just drop by and then they will like take a look, see first, see what they want to buy, and then they will come back on the second day, whereby they will actually figure out whether they will need to like make any necessary transport arrangement, like maybe they will need a car to help them carry all the heavyweight items, especially if you're planning to buy your cat litter. Actually, guys, cat litter, I would say we are in 2024 already. If you're planning to get your cat litter, I would say just get your cat litter via online means, because if you buy it right now, right, like if you buy NurturePro cat litter at the moment, you just have to click, purchase, and then after that it will be delivered right to your doorstep. Especially if you're planning to buy the Bentonite cat litter, okay? The Bentonite cat litter, like I say, Bentonite, right? The good thing about them is it is fast free. It's like it comes easily, you can clean easily. But the thing about bentonite is when you want to transport it over back home, it can get a little bit heavy. So if you're planning to purchase your bentonite, okay, if you're planning to purchase your cat litter, your bentonite litter, I would say go and get it via TikTok shop, because this is the price that you will get via TikTok shop. It is actually lower than when you buy it from the store itself. Okay, so you can make your purchase by 2, 3, 5 at one go, and then they will deliver everything to your doorstep. So you don't have to even carry the bentonite cat litter anymore, because like each cat bentonite litter is about 10 kg, if I'm not wrong. 10 kg is it's no joke, guys, when you have to carry it over to your house, especially if you're living like at an area where you're not near any pet store. And then if you're thinking of like coming over to like the Singapore Expo and you're living right in the west, I would say just purchase it. Just purchase it online. It will be delivered right to your doorstep. So that is the bentonite litter. Bentonite litter is super awesome when it comes to pricing. It's very economical in the sense that it is the lowest price, the lowest price. Then of course, if you want to upgrade, you can go for the tofu litter. Tofu litter at the moment is one of their hot selling items. Okay, let me just go to the product card for you, because their tofu litter, right, is actually their best selling. It's actually their best selling. Now I'm going to show you their pricing for the tofu litter at the store right now. Okay, if you can see, it is actually $9.90 per pack. But if you were to buy it from TikTok shop right now, you can get it for as low as $9.65. That is something that you need to just bear in mind. Also, Kim Teo, crazy to get there. It's so crowded. Yes, it's super crowded, but I can understand why some people will actually take the time to come down to like Singapore Expo Hall 6A. It's probably because they have not had their cats yet, and they just wanted to see, like, you know, other people's cats. Because like when I arrived here, I was just amazed by the number of people who actually brought their pet along, and their pets are super cute. You know, like it's fluffy, and then some of the cats are wearing like different types of costume. So if you want to join in, like I say, like Kim Kyo said, it's crazy to get there. Yeah, if you want to join in the craziness, the chaos, but fun, come and join us over at Singapore Hall 6A. The pricing for the tickets at the moment is $15 for the express lane, $10 for the normal lane, and you can use both the $15 and the $10 passes to actually access the items inside the hall for Saturday and Sunday. So it's actually a 2-day event. It's Saturday and Sunday. Today is the first day. So if you are not here yet and you're planning to get here, I will say try to make your way down here by 8 p.m. because 8 p.m. is when everything is wind down and they are closing actually at 8 p.m. So thank you Kim Kyo for like for alerting everyone that it's crowded and it's crazy. So if you want to get your items and you don't want to go through the craziness, the chaos, I would say just get it from online, especially if you're planning to buy cat litter. If you're planning to buy bentonite litter especially, I would say go and get it from online instead. The bentonite liter currently is going for as low as $8.70. You can get it already. Make sure you use your TikTok shop vouchers to offset the price. You can also get the tofu liter. Currently, the tofu liter, if you were to buy it at Singapore Hall 6A, you can get it for as low as $9.90. But then from TikTok shop, you can use the TikTok shop vouchers and you can get it for as low as $9.65. So that's something that can advise you on. So if you are planning to get cat litters, let me just put the cat litter over together for you so that you can do a comparison between like bentonite litter, tofu litter, or whether you want to go for the forest pine wood litter. The forest pine wood litter, like I say, is not for everybody. It is superior in quality, but you need to also test out on your cats, see if your cats are okay with it. Like cat litter, cat wet food, I would say it's a lot of trial and error. In fact, I have been fur parents for like close to 6 months, and I still feel like my cat I've not really found a favorite food for my cat. Right now, my cat is eating Daily Delights. Daily Delights is actually one of the home brand that is under Yappy Pets. So Yappy Pets, they have a lot of like different home brands under them. So they have things like Daily Delights. They have Lovable. So Lovable is another hot selling brand for Yappy Pets. Then, of course, at this moment, I'm actually helping them to promote their NurturePro and Ziwi treats. So I've been talking a lot about like their NurturePro and NurturePro products. Now I want to do a little bit of a switch over. Okay, wait. Before I do the switch over, let me also talk about their silver wet wipes. Okay, their NurturePro AG silver wet wipes. Now their wet wipes, guys, what is so good about them? Let me just show you. Wet wipes. So their wet wipes, they have actually the unscented one. Of course, if you feel like you want to have the scented one, they have the scented ones. They have things like aloe vera. They have things like, what else? Let me, because I can remember their unscented aloe vera. Then they have, let me just check it out for you. They have aloe vera, they have baby powder, so your cat will really smell like a baby. They have lavender, they have coconut, they have green tea. Now, of course, different scents will bring about different effect. Like green tea, I think is more to like help your cat to calm down. So if your cat are the type who get zoomies a lot and you want it to calm down a little bit, you can actually go for the green tea scent. Green tea scent. Thank you, Keep Kyo. Thank you for tuning into the live session. Hi, Murni. Hi. Thank you for tuning into the live session. Okay, now what's so good about like their AG wet wipes? Okay, their wet wipes actually, it could be used for both dog, for both cat. But the plus point now, if you are the type who are into skincare routine or skin products for humans, you will notice that some very good brands, they will have this one secret ingredient called the calendula. Now, calendula is actually very good for your skin, to help your skin calm down. So this particular wet wipe, to kind of like separate itself from the other normal wet wipes found in the market, okay, this particular NurturePro AG silver wet pet wipes, they actually contain calendula. Calendula is a very, very good ingredient to be so it's not only good for human skin, it is actually good for your pets also. So if you have fur kids at home and you are wondering what kind of like pet wipes should you get, and you want to get something that is actually very what do you call that, gentle on their skin, then you can get this particular NurturePro AG silver pet wipes. 100 pieces currently going at $4.90, but if you were to use your TikTok shop vouchers, you can get it for as low as $4.30 for the one pack. Of course, if you are the super active pet parents and you want to get more than just one pack, you can always go for the carton of 24 packs. The carton of 24 packs, currently they're selling it at $77.93. Now, the good thing about buying in bulk when you are shopping on TikTok Shop is you don't have to worry about having to lug it around with you or like carry it heavily back home with you. You can actually just like click, purchase, and then you just wait for your products to arrive at your doorstep, because everything will be sent over to your doorstep. That is that convenient. It is that awesome. Okay, that's why these days when like people ask me like, oh, like where do you buy your cat litter, especially cat litter, because we all know cat out of the different products for like cats, cat litter is usually the most weighty, the most heaviest. So to make it even more convenient for myself these days, I would just buy my cat litter online. Then I don't have to worry about like how to transport it back with me. I don't have to worry, because if you calculate, right, TikTok will send over to your house. The delivery fee is like less than $3. If you were to take a cab to help you transport all the items over to your house, and then you still have to carry it yourself, you have to pay like what, $20, $30 right now. So I would say if you're looking out for cat litter, go through my yellow bag right now. Go through my yellow bag. I have 3 different types of cat litter for you under NurturePro. So the NurturePro one, the 3 different types of cat litter, I have bentonite cat litter, I have tofu cat litter, I have the pine wood cat litter. Of course, between these 3, the most recommended one is actually the tofu litter. So tofu litter, why? Because it's a mid-range. Okay, your bentonite is the lowest price, but your cat tofu litter is a mid-range kind of like litter. It is actually very good, super absorbent, longer lasting than your bentonite. Yes, and currently they are selling this particular tofu litter. Original price, if you were to buy it in store, it will be $12 plus. I think the last time I saw under NurturePro is $13 being sold in stores. But if you were to buy it on TikTok Shop, you were to buy it via ZiwiPeaks, you can actually get this NurturePro tofu litter for as low as $9.90. If you were to drop by here at their store over at Singapore Expo 6A, Hall 6A, you can get it for $9.90. If you purchase it from their TikTok Shop, you can use your TikTok Shop vouchers. You can actually buy it for as low as $9.65 per pack. Now, we all know 7 liters would mean 7 kg. That is just one pack. If you are planning to buy like, 5 pack, 10 packs, that is like over 20 kg already. It is going to be super challenging for you to like transport it back with you. So I would say if you're planning to buy cat litter, I would say go and purchase it over at TikTok Shop. Go and click on my yellow bag right now. Go and make your purchases there. Hi. Yeah, go and make your purchases there, because it is actually more convenient. It makes more economical sense lah. It makes more economical sense. All in all, more economical sense. Okay, cool. Now I've talked a lot about like tofu litter. I've talked a lot about their wet food. Now let me just talk a little bit about the cat kibbles. Okay. Now for those of you who are looking out for the cat kibbles, they have the grain free. Grain free, what does it mean? Okay, grain free. Let me just get one for you. Okay, this one. When they say grain free, basically they don't have like things like additives lah. I would call it additives or fillers. Because if you notice, right, a lot of like the lower price cat litters, I mean not cat litters, lower price cat kibbles, they usually have lower content of protein because they will have added the fillers, things like corn, things like starch. Because proteins itself, if you just have a kibble, purely protein, is usually the price can be quite pricey. But for NurturePro, right, their cat kibbles right now, if you buy the Nourish Life grain free meaning it's totally just like proteins and just like, from chickens, from fish, then you're getting it for as low as $8.70. You can get it for as low as $8.70 via TikTok Shop. Now, kibbles is another thing that I would say If you are still buying them in stores, I would say pause for a while, think about your life choices. If you can get it from TikTok shop, go and get it from TikTok shop, because kibble is another thing that is actually quite heavy. So apart from the cat litter, kibbles are actually the next heavy things that you have to lug around if you were to buy your kibbles from store. So I would say if you are planning to get your kibbles, stock up on your kibbles, go and get it via TikTok shop. So right now I have the NurturePro Nourish Life Grain Free. They also have the lower grain version. Okay, they also have the lower grain version, but I would say between the lower grade, if you can afford, go for the grain free. Then your cat is getting a little bit more of like what they need in terms of like protein intake. Okay. Uh, yeah, so like I said just now, right? The low grain. Low grain means they still have a bit of like the grain additives. So I would say if you can afford it, go for the grain free. This one it is duck and turkey recipe. Again, when it comes to like the hierarchy of like proteins, I would say go for something that has higher proportion of proteins, because like not all meats have like high protein content. So this one it has duck. Okay, duck and turkey, which is of course something that is more preferred. But if you feel like your cat is a little bit more adventurous and you want to get them something kibbles that are that have higher content of moisture and also lean, what we call lean meat. Lean meat meaning higher protein ratio, then I would say go for ZiwiPeaks. ZiwiPeak, they have the air dried version. They also have the steam and dried version. Okay. Now the good thing about the ZiwiPeak, okay, this is what I love about the ZiwiPeak one. ZiwiPeak, they actually have this thing called the trial pack or the tester pack, which is their 10-gram pack. So if you feel like you want to make a switch, but you're not sure if your cat can actually take, or your cat is going to eat the particular product, then you can go for ZiwiPeak, because ZiwiPeak, what they do offer is they offer like smaller packets that you can use as a trial. Like for example, like if I were to click on this particular product. So every time I click on the product, right guys, what you need to do is just keep a lookout for the product card right below. Once I pin the product, you can actually click on the product card. So something like this, you can click on the product card and then it will open up, and then you can actually check a little bit more on like the information. So for ZiwiPeak, what I remember is they will have this thing called the 30-gram trial. 30-gram trial. So this is actually super awesome, because I know my cat my cat is a very picky eater. So not all things, like you can like tell them like, oh, this is very expensive for you, you know, oh, this is actually very good for your health. But my cat, because he's a picky eater, if he doesn't want to eat, he doesn't want to eat. So no matter how high grade the product is, sometimes my cat will still reject. So at times, you know, in the past, I used to like buy like 2 kg, and then I will like feed him once, feed him twice, feed him like, I will give it like a 5-day trial. If on the 5th day or 4th day he still reject, on the 3rd day he still reject, chances are he doesn't want to eat it anyway. So then what will happen to the rest of the 2 kg? I will have to give it away, find people who would be willing to take it from me. So that is actually quite heartbreaking lah. Heartbreaking and bank breaking, right? Because you spend so much on your cat and then your cat reject. So then in order for you not to feel so heart pain, I would say go for ZiwiPeaks, because ZiwiPeaks actually offer you the trial packet. So they actually have the 30 grams. So if you were to look, right, okay, I go through the step with you. If you were to look, the product card here, you click, then you click down here at the product spec, you will see that they actually offer the 30-gram trial. Now, 30-gram trial is actually awesome because you look at the price, it's $4.40. So if, let's say, your cat reject, your heart also not so pain. Yeah. Then the 30 gram is actually, if your cat is big like my cat, 30 gram will actually be good for like a 2-day, 3-day trial. Then if your cat likes it, then you can come back to Yappy Pets, and then you just click on the product card again, and then you can purchase it right over here. You can buy the bigger pack. They also offer bigger pack, of course. They also offer bigger packs. They have the, I think, 2 kg. Yeah, they have the 800 gram and the 2 kg option for you. So if your cat likes the trial pack and you want to continue, then that's when you get the 2 kg or the 800 gram version. Okay. Now, also the other thing about like ZiwiPeaks is I love ZiwiPeaks products because, guys, they are the only brand that actually offer, or rather, they are one of the rare brands. It's very rare to find brands that actually offer options like venison, options like rabbit meat. It's very rare. Now, rabbit meat, if you don't believe me, you can Google. Let's Google up right now together, because I've read about this. Actually, when I was like a new pet parents, where I just adopted my cat, one of the things that I am on the lookout for is which one is better, like chicken, duck, turkey, because you have so many options for protein. So one of the recommended, like they go in hierarchy, like they say actually one of the highest recommended protein is actually venison and rabbit meat. Now, what is rabbit meat good for? So I will show you, okay? So rabbit meat, they say that cat can eat rabbit because rabbit meat is higher in protein that compared to like chicken, compared to beef. Now, also rabbit meat contains this thing called B12. Now, vitamin B12 is sometimes some cat food company, they call it vitamin B, but some cat company, when they promote their product, they will call it biotin. Now, this biotin or vitamin B12 is actually very good for your cat, and it actually contains like calcium also, which is good for your cat. So that is rabbit's meat. For venison meat, venison is super good for your cat because it actually has higher moisture content, higher water content within the meat itself. So the meat actually has high protein, high water content. Why is this good for your cat? Because when you feed your cat, right, you need to make sure that your cat also consume water or consume moisture, because your cat need to always remain hydrated. Okay, so venison meat is actually good in ensuring good hydration for your cat, because if you look at your cat, right, they tend, okay, at least for my cat, based on like what I notice when I take care of my cat, the chances of him drinking water each day, I think I can like see three instances where it will drink water. And also when it drinks water, it doesn't drink that much. So you need to also ensure that your cat gets hydration from the wet food. So always make sure, if you right now you're feeding your cat only dry kibbles, you need to also try and actually include wet food in your cat's diet so that they will get the hydration that they needed. But on top of that, one of the things that you can do to ensure good hydration for your cat is to choose the type of meat that has high water content, and that is venison meat. So that is something that I have learned during this like 6 months of research, because like when I took care of my cats, I had zero knowledge of like how to take care of a cat. So it was like a lot of learning process, a lot of like trial and error. So that's when I discovered that, not all cats are the same. Some cats, tend to be a picky eater. Some cats will react to certain perfumes. So those are the things that you need to just bear in mind when you are a new cat parent or when you're new to your fur babies. Now, if you don't believe me, right, the people here, they actually bring their cats along. You see? Do you see? So that's the exciting part about being here at Singapore Expo, because on top of just looking out for like cat products, you will see different pet parents bringing their cat along with them. See, everyone is like bringing their cats. Everyone is like sharing their tips and hacks on like how to take care of the cats a little bit better. And over here at Yappy Pets, you can be assured that the products are very high quality, that the products are actually very good for your cats. Okay, so they have a lot of home brands for Yappy Pets. They have things like Daily Delight. So if you have been scrolling on my TikTok, thank you Faisal. It's crowded but still walkable. Yes, it is still walkable. It is still walkable. You see, it's crowded, but it's you still have space to walk around. You still have space to like slowly look at the products that are on display. So for those of you who say that it's super crowded, super crazy, probably you are relating your experience based on the last cat fair, because the last cat fair that they had, it wasn't at Singapore Expo. So the place that they had back then was a little bit smaller, so everything was cramped. But over at Singapore Expo, the space is bigger, the ceiling is higher, so even if it gets crowded, you don't feel so claustrophobic, you don't feel so stuffy because it's high ceiling and it's bigger space. So if you're planning to go or to come over to the pet fair right now and visit Yappy Pets booth, we are over at Singapore Expo Hall 6A. The moment you go in through the door, you just walk straight, and then we are actually on the right side of the aisle. We are on the right side of the aisle. You'll be able to see us there. We are featuring like different brands, ranging from like Daily Delights, Lovable, NurturePro, and ZiwiPeaks. So these are the different home brands that we have right now over at the pop-up store over at Singapore Expo Hall 6A. But if you want to buy anything through my live session right now, we are more focused on NurturePro products and as well as ZiwiPeaks. Okay, so NurturePro, the good thing is they have pets. They have products ranging from like cat litter, cat kibbles, cat wet food. They even have like cat supplements. Okay, so one of the supplements that I would say go and get it is this particular kefir. Okay, this particular pro kefir is actually probiotics. So we call it probiotics, but it's actually derived from kefir, which is actually fermented for your fur baby. So if you have been noticing like maybe your cat recently, maybe they didn't have appetite, or their appetite pattern change, and then they tend to be gagging a little bit more than usual. So if you find all that in your cats, chances are they might have a little bit of issue with their digestive tract, with their digestive system. So what you can do is you can get this Kefir Pro. You can actually just give them, inside there are I think 15 sachets. Yeah, inside there are 15 sachets. So you need to just give them this. You can mix it with their wet food. You can mix it with their dry food. Let me just show you one of the like cute cats that they have right here. See? Oops! 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 You see? Our friend here. Why? You excited, is it? Yeah. So down here, as you can see, it's not just humans trying to purchase products. The cats also are trying to like try out the products and see if they like it. You see? So you can actually let your pets like roam a little bit, and then you can see what they like, what they don't like. You can even, that's the beauty of a cat fair. You can bring your cat along with you, because like, you know, some toys you need to test it out and see if your cat likes it, because sometimes, you know, when you deal with picky cats, fussy cats like my cats, it can get a little bit tricky when trying to figure out like what actually do they like. So you might want to bring your cats along with you over to Singapore Expo Hall 6A, and then you can like try out like the different products here. You can try out the different, what do you call that, the toys, see what actually suits them. Over here at like Yappy Pets, we are actually featuring like all the different home brands such as Daily Delights, home brands such as Love a Bowl. Okay, personally, if you ask me, like what are some of the home brand that I've tried and tested, I've tried and tested their Daily Delights. Okay, Daily Delights. For some reason, okay, I've at that time when I just adopted my cat, I was like really going out of my mind trying to figure out what exactly he eats for like wet food, because like the previous or rather the people who let me adopt the cat told me like, oh, he eats this brand, this brand, this brand. But actually when I test it out, he didn't want to eat at all. So I was like really going out of my mind. I was like scratching my brains trying to think like what exactly would my cat want to eat. So one of the things that I've tried and tested with my cat, okay, his name is Freddy. So one of the brand that we tried is actually Daily Delights, and he especially loved pumpkin. So for Daily Delights, they have like pumpkins, they have like different superfoods that are actually infused into their wet food. But of course, if you find that Daily Delights might not really work for you, you can actually try out the NurturePro wet food. Also, the NurturePro wet food. Currently, they actually infuse different superfoods into their proteins. So they have proteins such their proteins are all the same. It's chicken and skipjack tuna. Now, the skipjack tuna, right? Tuna, as you know, there are two different types of tuna. They have the white meat tuna and the red meat tuna. So between the white meat tuna and the red meat tuna, actually which one is better? It's always the white meat tuna. So over here at like NurturePro, their longevity range, right? Their longevity range for their wet food, they have skipjack tuna, the white skipjack tuna, which is the better option, and mixed with chicken. So that's their main proteins inside their wet food. Of course, for this wet food, they actually incorporated, look at that. So, so for their NurturePro longevity range, right, they have like wet food, which is infused with superfood. So they have things like papaya, they have things like pineapple, they have things like coconut, they have things like ginger, cranberries. They even have like green tea. So, what are some of the benefits of all these different things? Like if you feel like your cat needs support in terms of digestion, then you give your cat the skipjack tuna and chicken infused with papaya. Papaya will have the digestive support. But if you feel like your cat always have like a hairball problem, then you go for the pineapple one. The pineapple one actually help you with hairball control. If you feel like my cat might have like bloating issues, then I would say go for the one that is infused with ginger. Of course, what you don't see here is this particular catnip. So they actually have the catnip also induced or infused into their wet food. Infused into their wet food, the catnip actually help to reduce stress and also make them a little bit more relaxed. Okay, so that those are the 6 different options. So of course, if you're making the switch and you're thinking like, do my cat like it? Do my cat not like it? Because this one is a trial and error tester. It's not a product thing. It's more of like cat preference thing. So if your cat are the type who tend to like be picky eater and you just want to try it out first, then I would say go and get the 1 can version. So you can get the 1 can version or you can get the 24 cans version. Okay, you can get either one of that. For wet food also, I would say if you are thinking of like buying it online, I would say yes, go for it. Go and buy it online because wet food, one of these is already quite heavy. If you're going to buy like 3 at one go, I say go and get it from online and have it delivered over to your doorstep. Then you will save yourself the hassle and it will be even more super convenient for you. Okay, so that's something that I would say go for it. Now, of course, during this live stream, what is a live stream if you don't have special bundle? I have the special bundle, and it will only be available during this live stream. Okay, this live stream especially created for you to have the NurturePro and ZiwiPeaks bundle. So therefore, we have the ZiwiPeaks and NurturePro bundle that actually, if you were to calculate the whole cost of it, is $100. Okay, it's $100 worth of products, but currently you can get it over at my live stream for as low as $29.90. Okay, what will you get in this bundle? Let me read it out for you because there are 7 items altogether that you can get it. Okay, so you can get the NurturePro soft, NurturePro Spore Soft Tofu Litter. So this is what you will get. This is one of the product that you will get in the bundle. So this is the 7 liter soya tofu litter. Okay, so this is the tofu litter that you will get inside the bundle. So the bundle is actually, like I say, original price is $100, but only on this live stream you will get it for $29.90. And this is one product that you will get inside. On top of that, you will also get the grain-free NurturePro cat kibbles. This is something that you will get also. This one, you will get the 1.1 kg version, which is this one lah. This is the exact size, 1.1 kg. Okay, this is the second item that you will get inside the bundle. Then you will get ZiwiPeaks wet, the wet cat food. So you will get 2 of this, 1 beef, 1 chicken. You will also get 3 different kibbles from ZiwiPeaks, which is their trial version, their 30-gram trial versions. So this one you will get the 30-gram version. So you get 3 packs of this. So altogether you will get 7 items altogether. 7 items altogether, and currently they are being sold over here on TikTok Live for as low as $29.90. If you were to calculate, like I said, the whole product, okay, the 7 products, you add all together, it is $100. But right now, if you were to buy it during this TikTok Live, you'll be able to get it for as low as $29.90. So that is something that I just pinned up. If you think that you need to like make the switch and you want to like give ZiwiPeaks a try, and you want to just try out their wet food, because like I say, if you have been feeding your cat kibbles, you will need to actually introduce wet food to your cat to ensure proper hydration for your cat. So if you need to get the wet food and you want to like give it a try, then you go for this item, item number 7, which is a bundle. So there are a few items, there are 7 items inside it that's worth up to $100. You can get it for as low as $29.90 at the moment. They are all in trial packs, and you can actually give it a try for your cat to see if they are actually liking it. Because sometimes when it comes to like buying cat food and buying kibbles for your cat, it's not just a matter of like good quality product. Sometimes your cat just have a preference. So it's more of like your cat preference. What do your cats like? So it's a trial and error. So if you're planning to do a trial and error with your cats, you're trying to introduce something new to them, and you just want to get something that is a little bit more affordable, I would say go for item number 7. Currently, you can only get this item number 7 at $29.90 through this live session. Okay, outside this live session, you wouldn't be able to get it at all. Okay, and one of the things that they include is the NurturePro, and then they include the 30-gram version of this, which is a trial pack. Then you can, of course, do a trial and error to see which one your cats preferred, because like I say again, I want to repeat, different cats have different preference. You need to know them, you need to give them a try, and that's why I say between all the different brands, I really appreciate what ZiwiPeaks is trying to do, which is to actually introduce a trial pack. Okay, if you look at item number 18, okay, item number 18, you can actually opt for the trial pack. The trial pack actually is 30 gram. 30 gram, it should be able to last your cat's trial of like 3 days. So within these 3 days, if your cat don't eat the kibbles, please get them other food as quickly as possible, so that your cat don't get malnourished. Okay, I know some cats, they are so fussy. They, no matter what you do, they will die not want to eat. So they will rather starve themselves. So if you find your cats going in that direction, then do get yourself another different versions of the food so that they can try it out and they don't get malnourished. Otherwise, also like what I shared with you, if you have been giving your cats only dry food or dry kibbles, then I would say it's time for you to introduce. If you are watching this, the universe is actually like pointing you to the direction whereby you are advised to actually give your cat wet food, because the cat wet food will ensure proper hydration for your cat, especially during this hot period, like right now, like today, for example. Oh my god, like the heat almost fried my brain. Really, is no joke. I don't know how some of you actually survive through the heat, but can you imagine if you're already feeling very heaty, your cat with their furs, they are going to feel like even more of the heaty effect. Therefore, you need to always ensure, even though your cat don't perspire, they lose a lot of moisture. So get them proper hydration. Introduce to them wet food. ZiwiPeak is something that I will say go and give it a try. Go and give it a try, because ZiwiPeak right now, they have so many different options when it comes to the types of protein that they are offering. So let me just read to you the type of proteins that they have, because from what I remember, they actually, apart from just offering you chicken and fish, because a lot of other cat wet food brand, they will offer you the usual, which is chicken and tuna, or chicken and skipjack, whitebait. So for ZiwiPeaks, they are offering you high quality protein. And why do I say high quality protein? Because high quality protein, what does it mean? It means that it packs in higher amount of protein, and it actually locks in a lot more moisture within the meat itself. So therefore, if you're concerned about your cat's hydration, ZiwiPeaks will get you covered. Okay, so ZiwiPeaks, they actually offered you proteins such as venison. So if you look at different proteins, right, different types of meat, there is actually a hierarchy. So, and one of the proteins that are in the higher hierarchy will include things like venison, which is actually deer meat. And then it also will include like things like rabbit's meat, because rabbit's meat actually have like higher level of taurine, which is also known as vitamin B. There's a vitamin B12, if I'm not wrong. So this is actually very important for your cat's overall well-being, overall health. So that's something that you might want to like also consider when you're like trying to get your cat with the wet food that they need. Okay, so ZiwiPeaks, something that I would recommend. So you can choose whether you want the usual, which is chicken, skipjack, tuna. You can also choose things like kahawai. See, not many times, right, you will hear the word kahawai being used, because it's a type of special fish that ZiwiPeaks is actually offering you. It's actually a better source of like protein. Then they also have things like I said, venison already. They also have lamb option for you. They have beef option. They have rabbit and lamb. Okay, rabbit and lamb. Rabbit is actually a very good source of like vitamin B or taurine. So your cats need that. Now, on top of that, right, this what do you call that? ZiwiPeaks, their brand, right? They actually contain what we call the green mussels. Now, green mussels actually contain nutrients that will help your cat protect their joints, because you know your joints will have like the cartilage, which is actually super sensitive and it will deteriorate over the years. So if you don't supplement your cat with like the right type of nutrients, then their joints will get like affected, their mobility will get affected. So that is why I would say, if you're looking out for wet food and your cats don't really have any type of ailments, I would say go for ZiwiPeak. Go for ZiwiPeak. They have like all the different protein sources, just like what I mentioned. They have venison, which is good for your cat. They have rabbit, which is super awesome for your cat also. They have lamb. So these are like very rare. It's very rare to find brands that offer this type of like protein types. Of course, if you feel like okay, Adi, my cat have a bit of ailment, then you get NurturePro's wet food. NurturePro's wet food, what's so good about them is they actually contain different types of superfood to help your cat with the different ailments. Things like if your cat is always super stressed, then you might want to get the Longevity NurturePro that is infused with catnip. That one will help your cat to reduce stress. But if your cat have like digestion issues, you notice that your cat is not digesting very well, not eating very well, then you might want to get the NurturePro Longevity papaya, because the papaya help with the digestion, support digestion. Then if you think your cat have a bit of a like hairball problem, then you might want to get the NurturePro Longevity infused with pineapple, because pineapple will help to have hairball control. Of course, if you feel like your cat is always getting sick because now the temperature and the weather is going crazy, you want to boost up their immunity, then you go for the NurturePro Longevity, the coconut, because coconut actually help them to boost their immunity. Of course, if your cat have like urinary issues, then cranberry will be great for them because it will help them to actually cope with their urinary issues. So cat with like certain ailments, if you have known that your cat have certain ailments and you're looking out for wet food, I would say go for NurturePro Longevity, because they have all the different superfoods for the different types of ailment. But if your cat has no ailment, it's very young and it's very healthy, then I would say go for ZiwiPeaks. ZiwiPeaks have like different versions of proteins. They have like the rarer types of protein available made for you. They have venison meat, they have rabbit meat, they have lamb meat, which are all great for your cat, because especially for venison, it actually retain a lot of the moisture. So that when you give your cat the ZiwiPeaks venison, it actually ensures hydration for your cat. So make sure you click on the yellow bag and check all your different options, okay? Otherwise, when I go through all these different products, right, and I click the product card, you will be able to see the product card at the bottom actually. Like for example, if I were to pin this product, you will see the product card at the bottom. So what you can do is, if you need to find out more information, don't be scared, just click. Click on the product and then you will be able to see all these different things, the information. You can even check out like the different options that you have, whether you want 1 can, 24 cans, all these are available on the product card. So when you see the product card popping up, don't feel afraid to like just click it and check it out first. You won't straight away be brought to like the checkout page yet until you make your decision on it. So while you're making your decision, you can actually read up all the different information over on the product card. But of course, if you have questions, if you have read the different information and you feel like, Adi, I still have questions, like certain things are still not clear, what are some of your recommendations? Then you can actually drop your comment in the comment section, your question in the comment section. I can address that straight away for you, okay? Especially if you have known your cat to have like digestive problems, or you want to help your cat with like its digestion, then this is the supplement that I will actually recommend you to get, which is the Pro Kefir. Okay, which is the Pro Kefir. It's actually a probiotic that will help you with your cat's digestion. On top of that, it will also help your cat to actually build a shinier coat. Okay, a shinier coat. So this one currently, right, they are selling this. One box is actually 15 sachets inside. And then you just need to like give your cat like once a day. So they actually have a 1 box 1 month supply. They have like 3 boxes 3 months supply. So it's really up to you what you want to do. But I say if you have not tried it yet, I would say just go for the 1 box option first. Give it a try. This one, I've not tried it, but they have actually raving reviews about this particular product, and it's one of their best selling under NurturePro. It's one of their best selling under NurturePro. So if you're looking out for like supplements like probiotics for your cat, this is something that I say you can go for. It is actually friendly to your pockets and it's friendly for your cats. Okay, in fact, I have read some of the what do you call that? The customers review, the customers review and their testimonial saying that it actually is so good that it actually helps to reduce the odor of their breath. It helped to also reduce the odor of their poo and their pee. So it actually not only just good for their gut health, good for their digestion. It actually helps you to increase their appetite, boost their immunity, and relieve skin allergy. So this is something that I would say go and get this. You can actually add it to your cat's wet food. When they eat their wet food, then after that, they can consume this together with the wet food. Of course, it's going to be hard for you to like get your cat to consume it on its own. So I would say you can mix it with their treats. You can mix it with their wet food to make it more palatable for them. Palatable meaning to make it more enticing, to make it easier for them to consume. Okay, because like cats, they are just like humans, you know. Like if you were to like sometimes give the supplements to a human being just like that, a lot of times like what we do? We will reject it, right? Because we don't want to take supplements, but we want to go for all the different types of food without the supplements. So if you are looking out for supplements for your cat, I will say this is one good supplement to ensure good digestion, to ensure to reduce the odor of their breath and their poo, to also boost their immunity and improve their coats. Yeah, this is something that I would say go and get it, mix it to their wet food or their treats, and get them consumed. A lot of like the customers that are in the review, they say that they see the change in their pet. Within like the first 3 days, they can see the change already. So that's something that you can go for if you're looking out for supplements for your cat. Okay. Thank you, Fazli. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Fazli, for sharing the live and for like liking the live. Thank you so much. Thank you to all those people who have been like liking the live. I really appreciate you guys because like I know like what did I just do? I know it is a Saturday evening. A lot of you are still having your dinner. So like while you're having your dinner, just like stay around, chat with me, and then I can also share a tip or two about how to look after your fur kids. Okay, because fur kids sometimes they need more attention in the sense that because they can't really speak to you whenever they have an ailment, so you need to be extra observant on their moods, on their patterns in order to like get them happy and stress free. Hi Kenrick, hi Manisa. Thank you for tuning into the live session. Hi, my name is Adi Jamaluddin, by the way. If you guys do not know me, my name is Adi Jamaluddin. You can just, if you have not followed me, you have never seen me before, that's because I've not been live for quite a while. So usually when I'm on live session, is the time, I would say, is the golden opportunity for you to like clarify all your doubts. If you have questions to ask, you can just ask me because this is the time when I can address all your concerns, all your questions like straight up. Okay, you don't even have to wait for me. I can straight away like address them straight away here. Because if you drop your questions in my DM, drop your questions in my videos, chances are I might take a little while to get back to you because of the amount of like comments that I've been receiving on my videos lately. So if you have questions right now while I'm on live, this is the perfect opportunity for you to clarify so that you can get your answers straight away from me here during this live session. During the live session also, sometimes I will have special promo or special package. Like for example, if you look at item number 7 right now, the one that I've pinned up for you, item number 7 is a special package that is only available during this live session. Why? Because during this live session, they have opened up a special promo whereby you can actually get this item. Okay, it's actually a bundle. It's a bundle package where you can get 7 items that is worth $100. 7 items that's worth $100. You can get it for as low as $29.90. So what will you get? You will get this tofu. So this is one of the things that you will get in the special promo bundle. You will get this, okay, the tofu litter. You will also get the grain-free cat kibble by NurturePro. Okay, you will also get on top of that, you will also get two cans of like ZiwiPeaks wet food. You will get 2 cans of this. Okay, so you will get 2 cans of the wet food. You will also get ZiwiPeaks their what do you call this? Their kibbles, their ZiwiPeak kibbles. ZiwiPeak kibbles, I will say go and get them, okay, if you have not gotten them, because like ZiwiPeak kibbles, they actually feature high quality proteins that are very hard to get in other brands. Things like, you know, like the beef, and they have Wild South Pacific. So this one you will get the 30-gram version. So you will get all three. You will get, hang on, you will get the Wild South Pacific fish. You will get the chicken with mackerel. You will also get the beef with southern blue whiting. Okay, so you will get 3 packets of this, each at 30 grams. So it's a trial pack. So you will get 7 items together. So tofu litter, the NurturePro, let me just turn this around. You will get this NurturePro grain-free kibbles. You will get ZiwiPeaks wet food 2 cans, and then you will get 1 packet, 30 gram of each. Chicken with mackerel, Wild South Pacific, and beef with southern blue whiting. So you get 30 grams of like one of each variation. So that will make up all the 7 items inside the package. So if you were to calculate all together, the 7 items actually will add up to $100. But just during this particular live stream, it is currently going for as low as $29.90. Now, of course, $29.90 is not the final price, because TikTok always give you extra vouchers that you can use to offset the price. So if you were to use your TikTok shop vouchers to offset the price, you can get it for as low as this, okay, $23.68. So that's the lowest price that you can get. Okay, so tofu litter, like I say, is something that is very popular here at NurturePro, because NurturePro, they have 3 different types of cat litter. So if you were to buy this particular like sale bundle, if you to buy the promo bundle, you will get the tofu litter. So they have 3 types of like cat litter under the NurturePro. They have the bentonite, they have the tofu litter, and they have the pine wood. Out of these 3, again, I want to just remind you, pine wood is actually the highest quality, but again, pine wood not suitable for all cats, so you need to try and test it with your cats to see if your cat is adaptable to pine wood. Otherwise, tofu litter is what I would say go for it, because tofu litter is a mid-range cat litter. It is super absorbent, and it is actually dust free. So if you were to look at bentonite, chances of bentonite having like a little bit more dust is higher as compared to tofu litter. But bentonite litter, it clumps up very easily, and it's very easy to clean, and it's actually a lower price. It's $9.90. However, you will actually use up more of your bentonite litter, because you will notice if you need to clear up, you will have to scoop up a little bit more of that bentonite as compared to the tofu litter. So the tofu litter, it may be of higher price, but it actually, for the tofu litter, it's actually better in the sense that it makes more economical sense. When you need to clear it, you don't need to clear like a whole chunk of it, you just need to clear bit by bit of it. So that's the good thing about tofu litter, and it is actually more dust free as compared to bentonite. So this one is a trial and error. You just need to test out with your cat to see which one works best. Also, if you were to compare pine wood tofu litter and also bentonite in terms of tracking, that means that, you know, like sometimes when your cat steps out of the cat litter, sometimes you will have the leftover remaining thing. Usually bentonite will have more tracking as compared to tofu litter. Tofu litter have lesser tracking. Of course, pine wood being the what do you call that? The prime material, it has it has the lowest tracking among the three. But like I say, the downside to pine wood is it's not meant for all cats. Some cats cannot take pine wood, so you need to try it out, test it out with your fellow fur kids. Okay, so that's the cat litter. Whatever it is, whether you choose bentonite, you choose pine wood, you choose tofu litter, the cat litter is something that you will usually buy in bulk. So if you're planning to buy cat litter, I would say instead of buying it here live, instead of buying it at the shop, I would say go and buy it online so that you save yourself the hassle of having to transport it over to your home. Because when you buy it from like Yappy Pets Tik-Tok shop, right, you just need to like click, and then after that they will deliver it right to your doorstep. Any offer for the tofu litter got. So for the tofu litter, the original price is actually, let me just pin it up for you. The tofu litter, the original price is actually $12.90, but if you were to buy it at the store right now, they are selling it for $9.90 per pack, $9.90 per pack of like I think 7 liter, 7 liter, $9.90 per pack at the store. And if you buy it in one carton, it's $55, 2 carton at $104. But if you were to like buy it over at Tik-Tok shop, because Tik-Tok shop will give you vouchers, you can actually get each cat litter, the tofu litter, my bad. The tofu litter, you can get it for as low as $9.65. $9.65. And then after that, if you decide to buy like one carton which has 6 bags, it will be going for as low as $39.69. So that's the offer for the tofu litter. Thank you, Ed, for the question. I hope that has been helpful for you. Oh wow, is it like a good oh wow, or like oh wow is not so good? Yeah. For me, I think it is actually quite price friendly. Good OWA. I'm glad it's a good OWA. So for the tofu litter, if you're planning to buy any type of litter, if you look at the product card, right? Item number 2 is bentonite. Item number 3 is forest pine wood. Item number 4 is actually the tofu litter. The tofu litter by the NurturePro is actually their best selling at the moment. I've been waiting for the price to go down to top up. Yes, then you can just get it. I can just pin up the product for you. You can just get it right now. The price difference between like the Tik-Tok shop and also like here is actually quite huge if you're going for the one carton one which is 6 packs. Okay, so each pack is 7 liters. So if you look at the price, right, if you look at one carton, currently it is going at $39.69. But over here at the store, they are selling one carton, I think, for $55. So I would say save yourself the hassle of having to transport over the cat litter. So I say if you're going to buy the tofu litter, go and buy it online. Just click on the product card, click how many you want. Of course, the tofu litter, they have like different kind of like scents to it. They have like soya, corn, green tea, and charcoal. So that is something that you need to just try and see. Your Tik-Tok shop. Oh, your Tik-Tok shows 45. Okay. I think because I have extra vouchers. I think I have extra vouchers because mine is 39, but 45 is still better because, like I say, if you were to buy it here at the Singapore Expo, They are selling it for one carton for $55. One carton of like 6 packs. So 6 packs, one carton, they are selling it for $55. So that is actually a $10 savings for you if you were to buy it via the live stream right now through the yellow bag at the moment. So I would say go and click on it, make your purchase right now. Of course, if you're planning to still come down to like the Singapore Expo Hall, I would say maybe don't come down now, because like we are closing at 8 p.m. Actually, if you were to look around, there is like way lesser crowd right now because everything is like starting to wind down already. But of course, if you bought the 2-day passes, right, you can always drop by tomorrow. We are still here. We are still going to be around tomorrow. Singapore Expo Hall 6A. Okay, actually we open, I think, what time do we open? What time do we open? We are open as early as 9 a.m. But let's say if you are planning to buy like right now, I would say just click quickly and then cart out, because even for my live session, I actually, oh sorry, my bad, 10 a.m. So it's 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Okay, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. So if you are planning to cart out now, make your purchases now. Then after that, you don't have to think about it anymore. But if you're planning to drop by the store tomorrow, we are here from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Thank you, Ed. Thank you for like the questions, and thank you for like the sharing of the price. Yeah, because like sometimes like whatever that is shown on my TikTok shop, it may slightly differ from yours because of the amount of like vouchers that we may have. Because for you, maybe you might have like made your purchases using some of the other vouchers. So then you just make sure whatever that is remaining, make sure you use your vouchers as quickly as possible, because TikTok shop vouchers, they don't last forever. They have a specific time period for it. So you need to make sure that you use it during this promo period. Thank you, Adi. Thank you, Ed. Hi, Kimberly. Thank you for tuning in. Hi, Albakan. Now, for those of you who have just tuned in, hi, my name is Adi Jamaluddin. If you have not followed me, just click on my name here, Adi Jamaluddin, and then you click follow. Okay. Usually, what I will do is I will promote different types of products. For now, I am actually focused more on cat products, because I am, after all, at the cat fair happening today, happening tomorrow between 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. We will be here at the Singapore Expo Hall 6A. Singapore Expo Hall 6A. How do you find us? Very easy. You just like walk through the door. We are actually on the right aisle. So if you walk straight after the door, you go through the aisle, turn to your right, that's where we are. Okay, we are the first store on the right aisle. Now, if you're planning to buy some of our home brand, because now it's like less crowded, I can take you around. Okay, so our home brand actually not only we don't only offer like NurturePro and ZiwiPeaks. We also have Love a Bowl. So Love a Bowl, those oops, Love a Bowl also is one of the actually home brand under Yappy Pets. Now they also have my favorite, which is the Daily Delights. So these are all different Daily Delights. So these are all the different home brands that are actually under Yappy Pets. So Yappy Pets actually have a few home brands which are actually awesome. So Daily Delights, then just now I showed you the Love Bowl, then this is ZiwiPeaks. Okay, of course they have top rations, they have chow. So ZiwiPeaks is something that I will promote also. So during my live stream session, right, my live stream session will be from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. So during this 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., actually what will happen is I will be more focused on the ZiwiPeaks and also NurturePro. So NurturePro, they have a lot of products. They have things such as like this is actually their, what do you call that? The antibacterial to treat your cat wounds. So if you find that your cat have like open wounds, you can actually go for their for this, which is their colloidal silver treatment. So that is if your cat have open wounds. But let's say if you just need something to have general clean for your cat, then you can get their pet wipes. Okay, their pet wipes, they have different versions. They have aloe vera, they have the unscented. They also have green tea to help your cat reduce stress. Now, for their pet wipes, actually, what's so awesome about them is they have this thing called the calendula. Let me show you. Okay, they have this thing called the calendula. Now, if you are into like skincare products, skincare routine, you will know that calendula is actually infused into all your skincare products, especially the higher range kind of like skincare products. Calendula is actually one of the main key active ingredients, calendula. So calendula is actually not only healthy and great for your skin, it is apparently also great for your pet. So this particular pet wipes, what actually separates it from the normal pet wipes is that it contains calendula. That is their main thing. Okay, now of course they have different scents also to help your cat with different types of ailments. If you feel like your cat is a little bit stressed, you can always get the green tea scent. You can also get like the lavender scent. So these are the different scents that you can get for the pet wipes. Okay, so the pet wipes is currently going for as low as $4.30, so you can get it for as low as $4.30. This is a price that you can get the 100 sheets, or you can get the multiple sheets one. Okay, you can get the one carton, which is 24 packs. Okay, so if you're the kind of like very active parenting, if you're into like very active cat parenting, you always wipe your cat every day, then I would say go for the 24 cartons lah. But if you're the type who just like wipe once in a while, then I say go for the one pack. Inside one pack is 100 sheets. They have like different like scents for you. They have aloe vera, they have baby powder, they have coconut, they have like I say green tea, right? Just yes, green tea. Okay, so these are the different things that they have. Otherwise, I would say if you need, okay, like I said, NurturePro, they have so many things, right? If you need to give your cat supplements, this is the supplement that they have under NurturePro, which is their kefir. Their kefir is like their probiotics. Okay, it helps with digestions. On top of that, this one will help your cat to boost its immunity. On top of that, based on like our do you hear the announcement? Thank you for joining us today. Yeah, so that's the announcement. So like I say, we are on not every day lah. We are on 2 days, today and tomorrow, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. So if you're planning to come down to the to Yappy Pets pop-up store tomorrow, do come down. I would say try to make your way here early so that you can avoid the queue. If you have not bought your tickets, again, just a public service announcement, PSA for you. If you have not bought your tickets, I would say go for the $15 express lane ticket. It's just $5 difference, but it's actually way more convenient because you won't have to really queue, because there's just now when I go through the express lane, I didn't have to queue at all because there was no queue. But the normal ticket one, they have queues sneaking all around, so that's something that you might want to like think about when you're buying your tickets for tomorrow. The other PSA public service announcements that I have for you, if you're planning to drop by Yappy Pets pop-up store tomorrow, we are at Singapore Expo Hall 6A. Singapore Expo meaning there's only the green line and the blue line. If you're on the blue line, good for you. But if you're on the green line and you're trying to make your way to Singapore Expo, do bear in mind tomorrow there's no train going from between Pasir Ris to Tanah Merah. So you need to like make other form of like transport arrangement. And also like do bear in mind, if you are coming from the west, you're taking the green line, the changeover at Tanah Merah, the frequency from Tanah Merah to Expo, the train frequency is a little bit lower. So just make the necessary arrangement when you are coming down for the cat fair tomorrow, if you're planning down to check out the Yappy Pet store, pop-up store over at Singapore Expo, Hall 6A. Now, we have 1 more minute. If you have any question, quickly type them out in the comment section, because by 8 p.m. I will be logging off. And if you have not gotten the special bundle which is like item number 7, if you have not gotten that, quickly go and card it out right now, because that one you will get 7 different items worth up to $100, but you can get it right now for as low as $29.90, and you'll only be able to get it during the live stream. Other products you can still get it through the yellow bag, but for this particular bundle, for the special bundle, item number 7, you can only get it during this live stream. Okay, again, just to recap with you, if you are looking out for wet food, if you're looking out for wet food and your cat is known to have certain ailments, I will say go for the NurturePro Longevity. NurturePro Longevity, they have different superfood infused with their protein to help your cat with different ailments. So if you have hairball issues, they have like the pineapple version to help control hairball. If your cat have digestive issue, they have the papaya one to help with digestion. They also have like ginger to help reduce bloating, and they also have coconut to boost your immunity. They have cranberries if your cat have urinary problems. What you don't see here is their catnip version. So they have catnip infused into their proteins also to help your cat reduce stress. Yes. So that's for the longevity. So if your cat have no known ailments, they are very healthy, they are very young, then I would say go for ZiwiPeaks, because ZiwiPeaks, they are wet food. They are one of the rare wet food that actually incorporate high level or high quality proteins, things like venison. They have things like rabbit's meat, they have lamb, they have turkey, they have duck. So these are all higher quality proteins that are actually good for your cat as compared to like just normal chicken and normal fish. Venison especially contain or retain a lot of the moisture. So when you give your cat wet food or like kibbles that have like venison, chances are your cats will get higher amount of hydration. So the hydration part for your cat is taken care of. So ZiwiPeaks is something that I would recommend you to actually try out for your cats, so that they can get high quality proteins and they can get the hydration that they needed. And with that, guys, thank you so much for tuning into the live session. My name is Adi Jamaluddin. This has been an awesome experience with you. I will see you again tomorrow during the live session. My slot is still the same. I will see you at 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And with that, thank you and good night. Oh no, not good night yet. Thank you and enjoy your dinner. Bye.